Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. So it is Saturday afternoon, 12:45, and we are kind of eating our first meal of the day. I just took Glenn his lunch and all he's having is a bacon sandwich, just bacon in it. Sometimes it's it's a little difficult to figure out what I can make him for lunch because he doesn't want eggs or he doesn't want ham right now, or so he just said bacon, just give me bacon sandwich. So that's what I did. I did make some bacon for myself. I'll show you in a minute what I'm having, so we're not eating at the same time today. But as you can see, I've got the slow cooker going for this Saturday, and I've got 2 chicken breasts in there, and we are going to have barbecue chicken bacon wraps. So barbecue chicken bacon wraps if I say that right. So that's for tonight. So there should be plenty of, I'm going to end up shredding it and then separating some of the chicken for me, some of it for Glenn, because we both like our own Kinder's barbecue sauce. I have the honey sweet, he has the hot honey. So there's that. Alright, so I'm cooking the chicken breast. I just got some chicken broth in there. I also wanted to show you, I made my pumpkin muffins last night, or yesterday afternoon. So all I did was we had a box of spice cake mix. We got that a few years ago actually. Somebody sent us in friend mail a bunch of cake mixes. And there was several spice cake mixes, and I actually still had one left because Glenn did not like the spice cake mix or the spice cake, because I did make it into a cake just like that a couple years ago when we got it. So I ended up saving one, and I know a lot of people use spice cake mix with pumpkin puree and eggs to make pumpkin muffins or whatever. So I thought I'd try that. So I used up that box of spice cake mix, a can of pumpkin puree, and 3 eggs. I can't even talk. So it made about a dozen, maybe a baker's dozen, meaning 13. No, it made more than 13. It made 13, 14, 15, because I had a couple yesterday. So it made 15, so we got a dozen here still, those 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, so that made 15. Alright, so half of them I made just as pumpkin muffins, and some of them I put chocolate chips in it. I have never put chocolate chips in pumpkin anything, and I know I've seen it a lot on YouTube, so I just wanted to try it. So I did half of it with chocolate chips, half of it just pumpkin. And if you see these spots on the top, I decided not to make a cream cheese frosting for it. Instead, I just sprinkled a dab of sugar over the top of all of them, and that's what that is. So there are my half pumpkin and half chocolate chip pumpkin muffins, and so I still have these for today and tomorrow. I might even just freeze a few of them because I'm not going to eat all these today. And Glenn is not a fan of pumpkin. Sometimes he'll eat like a pumpkin loaf bread, but it's not often that he likes pumpkin stuff. So there's my muffins. All right, so I've got that for today. And I've got my bacon. I've got 3 eggs and some shredded cheese and some tortillas. So yes, you got that right. I am making myself some bacon, egg, and cheese tacos. And holding true to what I said, I've got 2 slices for each of my tacos. So I'm having 2 tacos and 1 slice for Gypsy. I'm scrambling 3 eggs, 2 for me and 1 for Gypsy. So today she gets her treat of bacon and eggs. And what I do is I actually put it in her slow feeder and mix some of her dog food in with it. So, but it is a treat for her. She loves it, and she somehow knows when I'm making it. Oh, you're making eggs, Mom? Mine must be in there too. So, all right. So I'm gonna get my egg scrambling and start cooking my stuff. Alright, so I mentioned before I am going through a whole declutter and organizational thing in our house. And it has been ongoing for like a week now, but I haven't been working on it like all day, every day. So the first thing I was trying to get organized as best as I can is my bedroom. And for those of you that don't know, to the more personal side, we sleep separate because of, one, his disability, the way he moves in the bed. We have our own sleep schedules, and because I snore. He snores too, but he's very sensitive to noises. But I'm just being honest. And the other thing is, and you may or may not agree with it, but everybody needs their own little space. Am I correct? Everybody, I think that keeps you kind of sane in a marriage. So, yes, I have my own space. He has his own bedroom. But I do spend quite a bit of time in there when we eat, and we're just shooting the shit and just reminiscing. So I do spend that time with him in there, and then I go off and do my own thing. So I was sleeping in not the exact living room, but what would be a dining room. We don't have a dining room table, so my bed was there. But I decided to declutter the second room, which is actually the first room because it's a lot bigger. And I'm decluttering it, which I took everything out of it and moved my bed in there. So now I have an actual bedroom for myself and for my crafting stuff, my work stuff, my online stationery shop stuff. And so I'll give you a tour of that. But today I went to Dollar Tree and bought some storage kind of organizational totes. Try not to spend too much on it, so I just got a few things at the Dollar Tree for that to organize my craft stuff. So I'll show you that. I don't know if it'll be in this video, but it'll definitely be in one of the next videos. So alright, I'm gonna start cooking my eggs, but that's what I've been doing. I'm decluttering, organizing all the rooms, and have to give the kitchen a good cleanup and organization. So alright, so I'm gonna cook now because I am hungry. Alright everyone, so here are my tortillas, and I like to put the cheese at the bottom so that when I put the egg on there it's still warm enough to melt it, hopefully. And then I still put a little on top. Gypsy was watching me make it because I got her slow feeder ready. I think I took too much egg there. But yeah, she knows she's getting something. I'm gonna give her a good chunk here. I got enough. Alright, so I just put 2 pieces on mine, each taco. I already broke up her piece and put it in her slow feeder. Alright, so there's my breakfast, or breakfast tacos for lunch. Okay, so here's Gypsy's slow feeder. I have some of her dry food in there. I broke up some bacon in there, and now I'm going to pour the egg in there. It's hot, so I won't give it to her right away. But she's standing here next to me knowing she's getting it. Alright, so that'll be Gypsy's treat for today. I just kind of like to put some of that dog food on top, so she has to eat through that to get to her treat, which is the egg. And she does well eating dog food. She's never not wanted to eat her own dog food because we have given her human food. So she does well on that. Okay. And there's Gypsy's breakfast tacos. Not breakfast tacos, but bacon, egg, and dog food. So there's Gypsy and I's food that we're going to eat together. All right, so I just wanted to let you know also, I am using the new tower fan that I received in yesterday's friend mail. The new tower fan, and I had it in my room overnight when I sleep, but I put it at the kitchen entranceway and pointed it towards over here. You probably can't hear it too much. Maybe a little, but I'm getting plenty of air. Glenn doesn't even have the AC on, so it's still blowing cool air over here. So it's cooling me off, and I don't even have it at the highest just so it doesn't make as much noise. But it's still, I can still feel the nice air. So thank you again for that tower fan. It is a big help. So, all right, I'm going to eat my breakfast tacos and give this to Gypsy here in a few minutes. She's over here looking at me like, okay, come on, Mom. All right, everyone, so it is time to eat supper. And again, we're having barbecue chicken bacon wraps. No ranch, just wraps. All right, so I'm going to make mine just so you can see how we're making it. We don't have any lettuce or tomato, so we're just doing with what we have. All right, so again, I'm using the Kinder's Sweet Honey Barbecue Sauce. And the first thing I'm going to put on mine this time, and I'm going to do it for Glenn's as well, because I'm not putting any barbecue sauce in the chicken itself, but we're just going to pour it on our wraps. So I'm going to put the bacon first. Put it this way. And then I'm going to put the cheese. That way the barbecue sauce goes directly on the chicken. And if the chicken's going on the cheese, maybe it'll melt it a little better. Alright, so I'm just going to put the chicken in there now. And now I'm going to put my barbecue sauce. Alright, and that's all there is. We're going to fold it over. I probably put a lot of stuff in there. And these aren't the medium-sized fajita tortillas. These are just the small ones. So that's why they're going to look so small. Alright, so there's our barbecue chicken bacon wraps. And that's our supper for tonight.